welcome back to my analog lingering. It is this exciting time of the year where we get to share our thoughts about our journals and planets, where we review our journals and planets, and where we get to choose what to use next year. It is Techo Kaigi time. I figured that this would be a very long video, so I decided to make it into 2 parts and 2 videos. And the first one will be about my planning system, and the second video will be about my journaling system. So let's get this started and see you at my desk. Okay, here we are now at my desk with my inserts for 2025 and the covers that I used in 25. I started the year in my Bulletjournal with 2 inserts. My monthly undated insert and my Bulletjournal insert. And I exchanged the cover from blue to camel in June. Actually, that's what I really like about the Traveller's Notebook system, that if you have different covers, you can just exchange them whenever you like and spice it up a little bit. Also, you can play around with the inserts. If the system is not working for you, you just can try another insert. But I can say for myself, I have found my planet piece this year. So let's review my inserts. The monthly insert I used from 2024 June until June 2025. I decorated it in advance with my favorite things so that I don't have to set it up every month. It's done there for the whole year basically. And at the back I keep collections, like this one is my watch list for movies, where I wrote down the movies I like to watch one day and the date I watched them and my rating, and also the rating of the movie by my boyfriend. And this was the first insert that I carried over from 2024, and then since June I have been in here with this insert, and I will keep this in here until June 2026. I'm really looking forward to decorate my next one in the springtime. This has proven to be very practical for me, not to set it up in October, November or December for the whole year, but have it starting at another time of the year. There are 2 benefits of that. First of all, I get something new mid-year for the second half. And the other one is that I'm very busy in the autumn and winter months. So I might not be able to set up a whole insert for the upcoming year. Then next in, there are my bullet journal inserts. I started with this one. It is a Midori turquoise paper, a 5 size dot grid journal. And yeah, as you can see, I decorated it. The paper is very high quality, and I have to say that this is something at the end I didn't enjoy for my planning. I always try to keep my bullet journals very minimalistic in terms of setup and decorations. I only use mild liner and gel pens. Yeah, but as you can see, I made it look very pretty, and I had a hard time crossing things out if I had to do. Also here I was so unhappy when I crossed it out. Otherwise, it's very important to be able to just think outside of the box, just plan ahead, and if things are not working out, change your plans. So for a bullet journal, I've come to the conclusion that a fancy paper is not for me. So my next insert was this. It is like the opposite of fancy. It is like the cheapest you can get. I had this lying around. I had used it for something else. I even had torn out the pages in front. It is a cheap greener notebook with dot grid paper. And yeah, I cut it down to the size and I used it as my second bullet journal this year. Now I can say, in terms of planning, it worked perfectly. I had no problems crossing things out in here, but I didn't like this see-through kind of paper, and the quality is a little bit bad for me. So no fountain pens in here. As I don't use fountain pens in my planner, it's okay, but it is not even holding up well to the marked liners. So for the next one, I wanted something a little bit better than that, but not as fancy as a Midori or Travis Company's insert. And I found the perfect solution for that. So I'm going to use it as well next year. And it is a From the Nom filler papers note for Midori Travis notebooks. And I found this on AliExpress. Like, this is a cheap one. It has a decent quality of paper, not fountain pen friendly, it's a bit scratchy. But if you're looking for something to use with gel pens or marked liners, I can really recommend this. This has served me perfectly. It has incorporated the good things of both and eliminated the bad things of both the journals I had before. That's why I decided to use it for next year. So I can happily announce that I have found my personal planner piece in a TN system with a bullet journal and a monthly insert. So Techo Kaigi 2025 going into 2026 has been very successful. And if you want to see part 2, which is all about my journals that I used this year and what I'm going to use for next year, there will also be a little change to my weekly recap journal. Please stick around, maybe consider subscribing to my channel. As always, I would be really happy if you drop me a comment below in German, Dutch, English or Korean, so that I can read your thoughts about Techo Kaigi, about planning, or whatever is on your mind that has to do with journaling or planning. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.